everyone, this is me Randy and welcome back to a brand new video. I know that you all are probably wondering, Randy, what are all of these DVDs and DVD sets doing here? Well, I just wanted to give you all a quick update on my current state of my DVD collection. I've been collecting DVDs for over 5 years at this point. I want to say since around 2011, 2012, or even 2010. As some of these albums, or as I should say DVDs, have been around in my collection for many years. Over the past 5 to 6 years, I just haven't really been interested in DVD collecting anymore. Sure, I do pick up DVDs here and there on the occasion, but I really don't go and search for DVDs as much as I used to. And I recently decided that it's best for me to downsize on my DVD collection. Over the past year or so, I have sold a few DVDs. I actually just the other day sold off a factory sealed DVD that I got from Walmart a few years ago. And it was one of the Resident Evil movies, so really am happy about that. And I really am happy that I decided to do this because, as you can see, I have so many DVDs here that I just am not interested in keeping in my collection anymore. And a lot of these DVDs I haven't watched in years, and even some of these DVDs are still factory sealed and new. So that goes to show you that a lot of these DVDs I haven't even watched yet because I just haven't really been interested in DVD collecting anymore. Now, of course, this does not mean that I'm not collecting DVDs anymore or not purchasing DVDs. This is just a video just letting you know that I am selling off most of my DVD collection. Over the past year or so, I have sold off quite a bit of music albums that I don't want or video games that I don't want, but it wasn't at this level that you see here, basically. This is just a good chunk of my DVD collection, especially most of my pro wrestling DVDs, most of my animated DVDs, and most of my anime DVDs as well. So some of these DVDs are currently up for sale on eBay, while the rest of them are not, so I will be placing these DVDs up for sale very soon. I'm currently getting ready for finals, so once I'm done with finals and for school during the summer of 2021, or as I hope 2021, I will put these items up for sale. So I'm going to hurry up and give you all a closer look at all of the DVDs that I decided to sell, and then I will share with you all the DVDs that I decided to keep in my collection. So basically, this video is not only for me to share with you all that I'm selling my collection or just for me to see as an archival purpose, but this is also just letting all the collectors know for any physical media that you might collect, it is okay to downsize on your collection, especially with how everything is currently going on in the world. It is understandable that, unfortunately, not everyone can afford to collect physical media as much as they used to, or just simply they're just not interested in collecting as much as they used to. And that is for my case. I love DVD collecting. It was just such a really fun hobby, but as the years gone by, I just kind of got out of it. So let me share with you all the DVDs that I'm selling, and then I will share with you all the DVDs I decided to keep. Okay, so here are all of the DVDs that I'm selling in closer detail. Man, I'm selling most of my WWE DVDs. I know, but I don't really watch these anymore. So here they all are. These are all of the box sets here. And then these are all of the single disc DVDs here. I have 2 Ring of Honor ones and 1 TNA one. And then moving on, I have some movies and TV shows. I love all of these movies and TV shows, but I just decided that collecting for TV and anime series is just not for me. So selling these off. And these DVDs that are horizontal, these DVDs are currently up for sale on my eBay. So as you can see, some of them are factory sealed. And also trying to complete the entire series of Inuyasha is very difficult, so that's why I'm selling season 1. And as you can see here, I have even more factory sealed DVDs. Some of these DVDs I have been owning for over 5 years at this point, and they have not even once been opened. So that just goes to show you how out of it I just got when it comes to DVD collecting. So here are all of the DVDs that I'm selling. Now I'm going to be sharing with you all the DVDs that I'm keeping. So here are all of the DVDs that I decided to keep. And as you can see, it is very small compared to the pile of DVDs that I want to sell. So here are all of the music DVDs here that I'm keeping. Next up I have is the only WWE series that I'm keeping, and that is ECW Unreleased. There are 3 volumes in this series, so I plan on getting volume 3 very soon. Here's the 2 TNA and My Only New Japan DVD here. And next up I have are probably 3 of the oldest pieces of pro wrestling merchandise that I own, and it's these 3 single disc DVDs here. Next up I have is my only 2 sports DVDs. I would like to get more, but they're kind of hard to find and a bit expensive, but I have these 2 here. And next up for the movies that I have, I only have 1 animated movie, which is Spirit, my all-time favorite movie, and also have The Breakfast Club and Outsiders. As for Thor with the trilogy, I recently found out that there's a box set for the trilogy, so once I get that box set, I'm going to be selling my copy of The Dark World. And last but not least we have is my anime collection. I've always wanted to collect and complete anime series, but they're so expensive and a lot of them can be hard to find, so I decided to only collect full series from my 3 favorite anime, and that is Samurai Champloo, Space Dandy, and Cowboy Bebop. And for all the other series that I'm a fan of, like for example Inuyasha, I'm just going to keep the movies. So I have all 4 movies for Inuyasha here. I also have the DVD that made me a fan of Inuyasha, so that DVD is never going to be up for sale. I have one of my most prized possessions in my entire collection, that is the original Gaon Samurai Champloo complete DVD box set here. Just like for Thor The Lost World, I plan on getting the complete collection for Space Dandy with both seasons, so once I get that, I'll be selling this Volume 1 DVD. And I also have Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie DVD. I was a huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up, and I actually saw that movie in theaters when it came out, so I'm keeping that DVD as well. There are a few other anime movies that I would like to get in the future, but this is all I have for now. And yes, these are all of the DVDs that I decided to keep in my collection. Very happy with the DVDs that I am keeping, and as you can see, a lot of these DVDs have a lot of sentimental value to me, and I just love watching these DVDs, and I know that these are DVDs that I will enjoy for later years to come. So here is all the DVDs that I decide to keep in my collection. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it and also found it helpful as well. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Like mentioned, some of these DVDs are currently up on sale on my eBay account. So if you want to check out what items that are currently up for sale and will be up for sale in the future, just send me a message and I'll be more than happy to make a deal with you. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. And although this is very sad for me, I'm very happy that I decided to make this decision because this helps me expand my 2 other main collections that I have, which is music albums and video games. This also helps me save a lot of space as well. And I'm just happy that and hopeful that these DVDs will go to a new home that will give them all the love in the world like I did. As you can see, some of these DVDs, especially a lot of my WWE DVDs, have had a lot of love over the years. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. This has been me, Randy, and I will see and talk to you on the next video. Take care, everyone.